Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. It's your girl, Lady M here, and today's video is going to be all about the new foundation from Lancôme, the Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. I'm going to be testing this out, giving you my first impressions, what my thoughts are on this foundation, what does it compare to, what does it remind me of, and if it's worth it. Should we get it or should we not get it? So if you're interested in seeing what my thoughts are and what my first impressions review are on this new foundation, then guess what? Keep on watching. All right, so today I am excited to be trying a new foundation. This one is the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. Oh, I didn't even realize that this does have SPF 27 in it. This is the latest foundation launch from Lancôme. I am in the shade 510 Neutral. So I picked this up, and so that's what we're going to be testing out today. Obviously, this is what the carton looks like, just the typical Lancôme packaging. The only difference between this one and the matte, the Teint Idole, the original, is this has the white carton. This part right here is white, and then on the side it's also white in the carton. So I do have my Sephora app here, and so let's talk about the foundation. First of all, it retails for $47. What are we getting? We're getting about an ounce of foundation, so that's pretty standard. This is it says up to 24-hour transfer resistant, healthy looking glow serum foundation with buildable medium coverage and SPF 27. It has hyaluronic acid and mandelic acids to hydrate and smooth skin for a natural looking glow finish. That's kind of like a mouthful right there. What else is significant? It says natural finish, medium coverage, buildable. Here's the interesting thing. It says that it's best for oily, combo, and normal skin. So nothing there about dry skin. So I'm typically more normal to dry. So I'm definitely gonna be curious to see how this works for me. Obviously, you can use this for light coverage. Just use your fingers, a damp sponge. And then it says for medium coverage and maximum results, apply with a flat foundation brush using a stippling motion. And that's what I'm gonna be doing in today's video. Let's see. I think this has the same, nope, I lie. Because when I was trying to figure out my shade, I was going to go with my Teint Idole shade. And I was like, oh, they're not the same. It seems like there's some expansion shades in this one, because 510 Neutral is not in the original Teint Idole foundation. So I grabbed the 510, and then there's a 505, which is non-existent. And then they had obviously 455. So I feel like the shade range in this has a lot more in-between shades compared to the Lancôme shade, the Teint Idole. So that's super interesting. So I definitely went in between, because a 500 and then there was like 520, and I needed something right in the middle because 520 would have been dark, but I usually could make it work. So, all right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and just jump into this first impressions review of this new foundation. Okay, so for primer today, I'm gonna be using the Lancôme La Base Pro. This is their Perfecting Makeup Primer Smoothing Effect. I haven't used this in a while, so I figured since I'm gonna be testing out the Lancôme foundation that it would be a good idea to use this as the primer. Now, I'm thinking, I did not realize that this foundation had SPF in it. So I think immediately what comes to mind as in like foundations that would be similar is the Dior Glow foundation. So I might have to do a comparison between the two because I love the Dior Glow foundation. That is one of my faves. So yeah, that is definitely the first thing that comes to mind. And like, I haven't been wearing like, you know, foundations. The foundation that I wore pretty much the whole summer literally is, I shouldn't even be talking about that in this video, but all right. So nonetheless, I have that on. So now I am going to get into the application of the product. Now I just received this like a couple days ago, and the only thing I didn't go in the store. I just kind of purchased it from looking online. So I opened it up and I just basically tested the color to see if the foundation would match, and it did, like so. That is the only thing I did. So yes. Now I am using a flat brush like they recommended in the how to use part. So this is a flat foundation brush, and they recommended stippling it into the skin, and that is obviously the best way to apply if you are looking to get maximum coverage. So now this does have a scent, so just be mindful of that it does have a fragrance smell. It smells like rose. I didn't look at the ingredients to see what ingredients were in here, but it's giving me like a nice clean rose kind of fragrance smell. So just be mindful if you have sensitivity, you know, to foundation that has fragrance, then you probably are going to want to skip this because it does have a little bit of fragrant to it. So, and right off the bat, I do feel like I am getting medium coverage for sure. Don't need a lot of coverage, but I feel like where I have it, I do see that I got about a medium coverage. So I did do about 2 pumps. So I think that should be enough. Let me know what you guys think. What are your first impressions just off of me applying this? Now, definitely feel the glowiness coming through. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish my face. I am going to be using the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Concealer. I'm going to be using that for my concealer today. So yeah. Okay, so I finished off my full face. I went in with blush, bronzer, my lips, everything. I will be sure to list what's on my face in the description below in the video. So if you want to check that out, be sure to check that out to find out what all I did use on my entire face. So I've had this foundation on now for probably about 2.5 hours or so. And normally around that mark, your oils, natural oils will start to come through with the foundation. And so far it looks like I literally just finished my makeup like just now. So for me to have been wearing it for so long and still look like nice is a real plus for me. I do think that it says that it hydrates and smooths the skin for a natural looking glow finish. Now, I do feel like I literally have nothing on. It's lightweight for sure. It doesn't feel dry. I don't look dry. And I do feel like my skin is smooth, and I am here for the natural glow finish. It's not dewy, you know, it's just glowy. Like my skin just looks healthy and glowy and like it's just natural, right? So that's one of the things that I love about this. It says that it's transfer resistant, so I really haven't put that to the test. The only thing that I would say for you is if that you do not like fragrance, then you're not going to like this, because it does have, I don't want to say a strong fragrance, because once it dries down, you don't really smell it, but initially when you're applying it, you will smell the fragrance. So if you have a thing where you do not like to wear foundations with fragrances, then I'm just gonna let you know it has fragrance in it. But if you can like not focus on that, then I definitely think that it's something that is worth it if you tend to like this type of foundation. Now, I am gonna do a comparison with this and my Dior foundation, because it's reminding me of my Dior, and it would be nice, the price point, like this is $47, I think, and I think the Dior is like $55 or like $50. So if you're gonna get the same, you know, but the price is going to be a little bit different, then that may be, you know, a breaker for somebody that's looking to level up or to try this and not sure which one to try. The price point may be, you know, something that is important to you. So I'm definitely going to compare those. But all in all, I love it. I feel like it looks good. My skin looks good, smooth. It did smooth me, and I think it's living up to its claim. The only thing I can't speak to is the transfer proof of it. So is that really important to me? Not really. But the things that are important, I did find that it did do that. All right, guys, so that's it for my first impressions. The shade match is on point. So I do think that Lancôme did a really good job with this. I am glad that I was able to pick it up. And I will definitely say that it's something that you should invest in, especially because it's about to be fall and we're going into the cooler months. So this will be a good fall foundation. The only thing I'm like, it doesn't say anything about dry skin. So that's really interesting to me, that it's not like it's best for oily combo and normal skin. So I am normal to dry and I don't have a problem. I don't feel like it's dry. I don't feel like it's like settling in too much into my lines, and so far it's weared pretty nicely. So that's my first impressions, my thoughts on this new Lancôme foundation. That's it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you aren't subscribed, then take the time to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.